Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Emmerdale spoiler. Cain issues a tough warning to Kammy. He doesn't want Kammy and Belle to get together. Cain can't help wondering if there's more between Belle and Kammy than the recent accidental swipe right. Disapproving, Cain warns Kammy off from Belle. Meanwhile, after Dylan and April sleep together, Mandy catches them. There's trouble brewing in the quiet lanes of Emmerdale, and this time it comes with a warning so sharp it could cut through steel. Cain Dingle, the village's resident bad boy and reluctant hero, has long held the reputation of being someone you don't cross lightly. This week, his focus turns toward Kammy, the mysterious new arrival whose smile hides more secrets than the Dingle barn on Christmas Eve. Kammy swept into the village 2 months ago, seemingly innocuous and charming. He introduced himself as an old friend of a local farm supplier, offering his help around Butler's farm. First, Moira and Nate were grateful for the extra pair of hands. Cain, however, never trusted him. There was something in Kammy's eyes, too quick, too calculating, that set off Cain's finely tuned alarm bells. And now Cain has proof. The breaking point starts innocently enough. Kammy is seen hanging around Wiley's farm late at night, loading something into the back of his van. Belle, walking her dog, spots him and innocently asks what he's doing. His reply is a little too defensive, a little too quick. Just picking up supplies for Moira. By morning, word has reached Cain and it doesn't sit well. Cain's never been one to ignore a hunch, and this one gnaws at him like a loose tooth. He starts digging, pulling a few strings, calling in favors from old acquaintances who owe him. What he finds is alarming. Kammy has a past in Manchester involving stolen farm equipment, a suspended sentence, and a reputation for double-dealing. Cain's jaw tightens. For him, loyalty is everything. The Dingles have made plenty of mistakes, but betrayal of trust? That's a line you don't cross. Confrontation. Cain waits until evening, choosing his battlefield carefully, the back of the wool pack where the delivery trucks sit quietly, unseen by the pub regulars. Kammy's just finished his pint and steps out, humming to himself, unaware that Cain is already leaning against the wall, arms folded, eyes dark and cold. "You and me need a word," Cain says, voice low but dangerous. Kammy tries to play it cool, shoving his hands in his pockets. "Yeah? About what?" Cain steps closer, his presence suffocating. "About whatever you think you're playing at. Late-night trips to Wiley's? Hiding things in your van? I don't like surprises in this village, Kammy. Especially when they're wrapped up in lies." Kammy laughs nervously. "You've got it wrong, mate. I was just..." Cain cuts him off with a glare that could stop a clock. "Don't call me mate. You listen to me, and you listen good. I don't care what your excuses are, and I don't care what you think you're getting away with. If you mess with my family, you mess with me. And I promise you, that's a mistake you don't want to make." For a moment, silence hangs between them like a storm about to break. Kammy opens his mouth, then closes it again, seeing the steel in Cain's eyes. "You don't scare me," he mutters, but his voice lacks conviction. Cain smirks coldly. "You should be scared. Because if I catch you stepping out of line again, you won't just be leaving the village. You'll be leaving it in the back of an ambulance if you're lucky." The warning hits home. The next morning, Kammy is noticeably shaken. He avoids Cain entirely, choosing to work on the far side of the farm where Moira can see him but Cain can't. He even offers to return some equipment he'd borrowed without asking, trying perhaps to smooth things over. But Cain isn't fooled. Chaz picks up on the tension first. "What's going on with you and that Kammy lad?" she asks her brother later in the pub. Cain's reply is cryptic as always. "Just told him how things work around here. He'll either listen or he won't." Nate overhears and pulls Cain aside later. "Look, I don't know what Kammy's done, but if you're thinking of scaring him off..." Cain cuts him off with a sharp look. "Stay out of it, Nate. This isn't about farming. This is about keeping trouble from our door. Trust me." A brewing storm. Despite the warning, Kammy isn't ready to back down completely. That evening, he's spotted on the phone speaking in hushed tones. "It's not gonna work here. The bloke's onto me. Yeah, Cain dingle. That Cain dingle. I'll handle it, just give me time."